few weeks ago, Mangchi posted a YouTube video about making the street Korean dog, Gamja-Hotdog. It is incredible. What better time to make it than knowing that Trump has lost and I'm about to eat the most patriotic food that was not in fact created by Americans. Only a Trump lost miracle could have brought this corn dog to fruition. The yeast that I'm gonna use is yeast that is 4 years old. So yeast that was created before Trump's presidency even began. Look at that. And the panko breadcrumbs, oh my gosh. Woke up, got the news. I was like, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. This is the day to make Mangchi's Gamja-Hotdog. I got everything but the panko breadcrumbs. But my friend, who actually lives nearby, was out biking to enjoy the celebration, actually was at the grocery store and messaged me and said, hey, I'm just coming back from hearing the people and I'm getting some ice cream. Did you want to get some ice cream? And I was like, oh, I don't need any ice cream, but do you know what would be really great? Some panko breadcrumbs. Let's get started. Mangchi puts her batter into a Tupperware container, although I think her sides are slightly higher than mine. Not only is it convenient, but it also helps the dough climb up on the sides. I'm a little worried that if this isn't as tall as it's supposed to be, then the dough might flop back down, but we'll see. So let's start with 1 cup of lukewarm water. Sugar for the yeast feast. Don't have my tablespoon measure, so I'm just gonna do this lazy way. It's 2 tablespoons of sugar. So that's 6 teaspoons. One packet is a 2 1/4 teaspoons. Just gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes and see if it's alive. 5 minutes. Just gonna stir them around a little more. Listening for the little bubbles. 1 3/4 cups. Mangchi had the galaxy brain thing of using a rice scoop. Looked like when she was mixing it around, she was developing like a lot of gluten. Why do I feel like I just have so much more flour? Did I already mess up? Gotta keep going. If you didn't want any lumps in the dough. Is that the right texture? Yeah, kinda. Her dough was still sticky too. It's not supposed to be a actual mass. It's more for dipping. We'll let this go for about an hour or something. Keep it in a warm spot. Nice and warm place. In the meantime, let's get started on the potatoes. I'm gonna prepare about a pound of potatoes. Mangchi got a huge potato. I have 3 small potatoes, and then rinse them out in cold water to wash off the, well, soak in cold water to get some of the starch out. You bring it out the ruler. Probably should be smaller. Should I make these potatoes smaller? Maybe. This might be my fatal error. I'm scared, so I make these potatoes smaller. I guess I could have skinned these potatoes, but oops. Potatoes soak in, and then we're gonna want to blanch them for 2 minutes. Let's get the pot on boil. See the milky water. There we go. I'm about to dump it onto the ground. I'll drain them later, and then let's get the hot dogs ready. Hebrew National, because my boyfriend has taught me that kosher is best. 4 jumbo dogs. Mangchi had like a bunch of chopsticks, like takeout chopsticks. Takeout chopsticks. Look at that. Easy. Look at this. Wow. Other people show you a fine case of cigars, I'm showing you a case of hot dogs. Look at that. Bone apple tea. Oh God, it's dripping. Drain the hot dog water. Wipe these dogs off. Oh no, this one's broken already. Gotta roll the dogs around. Roll them around. Oh, I should probably not have my knife here. That's probably a bad idea. I feel like it looks deceptively easy to skewer a dog. We're probably gonna want to get that dog, the stick right up here. And we'll have the rest of that to hold on to. So, is that about it? First one. Ah! Yo, is this gonna get flagged? This is gonna get flagged on YouTube for lewd content. Feel it here. Oh man, this one's messed up. This one has a little, has a little kink to it. We're tired of unrealistic body standards for hot dogs. 4 boys, ready to go. It's been about an hour, so I've let my dough rise, and then we're gonna check on it in a bit. And then I finished blanching my potatoes. Still feel like they're like way too large, so let's see what happens. And then just coated them in like a dusting of flour. The thing is, I didn't realize she said she needed 3 inches of oil. I do not usually deep fry things. I deep fry things for celebratory moments, like Donald Trump losing. She was like, I have 3 inches of oil here. I'm like, oh, 3 inches? I don't have any spatial awareness, so I was like, that sounds like fine. And then I whipped out my ruler and I was like, that's really? Like, my actual pan is only 3 inches. I'm not flush in oil stocks. I'm not oil baron. Used up the rest of my vegetable oil that I set aside for frying, and then I mixed it with peanut oil. Like, I had half of this left and half of this left. It's usually not great to mix oils because you want to make sure that they have a similar smoking point. When you're making the dogs, it's like once you put the dog into the dough, it's like the point of no return. I'm gonna bring my oil up to temperature, and then I got my dogs ready in the background over here, and they're about like 5 to 6 minutes each. Got my tongs ready. I can pull them out fast, and of course the star, the panko breadcrumbs. So Mangchi was like, oh, you only need half a cup, but like I used more. You just want to like be able to coat the whole thing so it doesn't keep slipping off. I feel like I need to use a lot more. Like she really heaped it on. I was like, that does not look like half a cup to me. Yeah, no. I'll leave it on the side for now, for when I probably will need it. My hands are gonna be like really goopy, even with the 2016 yeast. Ooh, look at that. She has done a good job. The yeast has served us well. I have very limited counter space. So the order is supposed to be, you dip it into the dough, then you coat it in the potato, put in the panko, and then hot oil. I'm gonna turn this around. Oh, imagine if I just threw this down. Just rip me, right? My oil catching setup, after I'm done with frying everything, I can toss it onto here, so not gonna reabsorb any of the excess oil. Waiting on the oil. You're supposed to put your chopstick, test it, and it starts boiling, then you're good. Bubbling, you're good. Not at all. Let's just see how deep the oil is. How deep is that oil? Where's my ruler? Okay. So that's about like 1.5 inches of oil. Technically do have a thermometer. I should have clipped it on before. Ooh. She's going up fast. Okay, it's like around the 330 to 340 range, which is perfect. Ooh. Ooh. Oh God. Ugh. Ooh. Do you see that? Oh God. Oh, that's so much gluten strands. She like cleaned it up. Oh God, it's so sticky. I should have put flour on my hands. This was already a huge mistake. Oh no. Get a little more. This is the first one. Probably not gonna be the best one. Okay. Put this on. See what sticks on, and then the panko. Kind of mushing everything together. Put her all the way in, So I might have to flip it because it's still unveiled here, but do the timer. Ooh. It's fine. I'm not gonna try to mess around. Our dogs are complete. Kind of varying different shades because I couldn't control the temperature as well, but they look good. This one's still hot. Make sure not to grab one of the hot chopsticks with your bare hands because that's what I did literally 2 seconds ago. Like a fool. This is like this is unwieldy. Look at that. So pretty. Let's plate it. Classic American condiments. Oh. That ketchup was ready to bust. I don't even know if I'll be able to get the hot dog in this bite. Let's... Ha. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's actually cooked through. Although... Yeah, and the potatoes actually totally fine too. So happy Trump lost day. See you next time.